Okay, so Malians against Delhi. I think this is a good matchup for Malians. It's a matchup where you're fighting a lot in feudal age, but I think that's good for Malians. Keep in mind that with 2 pit mines, um, Delhi needs 2 sacred sites just to be even with you in terms of gold income, right? That's not even counting. That's not even taking the cow economy into account, right? Like just pure gold. Delhi needs to capture 2 sacred sites to be on par with your 2 pit mines, right? In this map, I guess not even 2 sacred sites is enough. If you add the 2 pit mines, considering one is bigger plus the gold from the landmark, right? So yeah, really really rough, I would say, for Delhi. But we'll see. So my plan is basically massing units in feudal age, warrior scouts, archers, donsos. And I would assume my opponent is gonna do something similar with horsemen, spearmen, archer. This is a map where I could have opened double scout, by the way. With Malians, it's not really tragic to go to scouts. It, it, it builds faster and it has a tons of uses later with the warrior scout upgrade, right? But it's not mandatory neither. Since you're mostly on cows later, you don't care too much about sheep. Let's put it that way. So right now my goals are finding the 3rd sacred site, finding as many sheep as possible, right? Even though they are not too important, you still want to. You don't want to give your opponent 20 sheep, right? Let's try to not destroy any tree in this map, since we have very few. Since the woodlands are really small, let's not try to destroy this with a lumber camp or whatever. Okay, so that's the 3rd side. Very neutral positions for the 3, I would say. And looks like no more sheep already. I mean, I found around 10, which 10 to 12, I don't know, but definitely not half of the sheep in the map, right? So my opponent will have tons of sheep here to work with. Then again, not the end of the world. Actually, let's not do that. Let's try to get the stable in a reasonable timing, right? I mean, I really don't know what's better here. Whether to just get the income or just get the warrior scouts going first. It feels like in a map like Prairie, the mobility of warrior scouts early on can be really annoying, right? Feels like putting pressure with warrior scouts has to be the correct play. So let's go. I think I just saw his scout there, right? Maybe I can get the kill. We'll see. I think it's a bit too slow, my upgrade. So yeah, I don't expect to find more sheep, so let's just put some pressure with the warrior scout already. I'm not even building a mining camp in this match. I think I'm just getting houses. Thankfully, Delhi is usually on berry, right? So he cannot garrison. Both villagers in the and kill me. So he opened with racks first, then stable, no really blacksmith. So yeah, let's get the second pit mine as I put some pressure with the warrior scouts. Let's try to get one cow up on every single economic upgrade, and then we'll play from there. The fact that he hasn't gone for a blacksmith is, I think, good for me in the long run. Gotta be careful to not lose a single one here. Like, I don't really need to make any damage. My economy right now is better than his, just because of this landmark plus the pit mine, right? He has some eco upgrades, of course, a bit faster probably. The wheelbarrow especially, but that I don't think that's nearly as impactful as what I have going on for me, right? So now I just have to start thinking about switching into archers and spearmen as well. So he's going for the 3 types of units without blacksmith. So he will be really strong early on, but eventually I think his army will become weak. So let's get the 3 buildings, and then I guess I have to go into blacksmith upgrade sooner rather than later here. And then once this wood line expires is when my warrior scouts will really start getting value, right? Once he has to move in the map to get issues. And this is nice for me. I think this is really risky in this matchup. Especially against warrior scouts, I don't think you can be sending scholars like this. Like, even if I don't see it immediately, I can just react very quickly. Now let's get a blacksmith. So yeah, right now we have the same eco upgrades, but I have an extra almost 300 gold per minute income, right? Which I'm going to use in mostly to produce cows, right? To have a better food income in here. Even if he captures one side, that's not tragic. Like, even if he captures 2, my economy will still be better than his. So So he's secured this one. I don't think he can secure another one, right? I think I should have enough army here to fight. Maybe even this one I can still contest. This woodline just expired. Let's move to the next one. And I think it's really rough for him. Because he's gonna lose this side, he's lost part of his army and his income is much worse than mine, right? So from this point on it should be my game. Also he doesn't have blacksmith upgrades, right? So his army is even weaker. I think maybe I can be the one who's aggressive now. It's mostly just spearmen, right? I have like 13 archers already. Let's go for it. Also, I would assume he has to move into new woodlines by now, right? So probably now there are also exposed villagers somewhere. Even if he has a tower here, I think I can just... He doesn't have too many archers, I would say. I think now I can just die, probably. Yeah, it's just it's really hard, right? But I still think that as Delhi you should probably go blacksmith first. Like the early units didn't give him much. He eventually captured one side for a while, right? But that was it. And his army could never compete. Then again, this is a rough matchup, and in this map even more, right? This map, as a Malian player, like at first when he only has to defend one wood line, it's okay for the Delhi player. Like it's not easy to put pressure. But eventually, when he has to move to a second wood line, or if he wants to go for other berry packs, it's really rough for the Delhi player, right? And if he's staying on sheep, his income is worse than yours with the cows. So yeah, I would say overall really rough for him.